at the time you finish watching this video, I want you to remember that the video was done for you, about you, your hope, your ambition, and all those things that makes you incredibly special. It was done with some love in my heart. It was done with some humility, and it was done to make what we are currently going through, and now say we in Nigeria, to become a thing of the past because we are in trouble in Nigeria. Nigeria, as we know it, is gone. Nigeria, as we know it, is gone, but I still believe that we can resuscitate it because it's dead and it's just lying there, and we can resuscitate the system up. So one, I want you to know that a better Nigeria is possible. Women can be restored to their omnipotent, omnipresence, omniscience. Youth can bring back youth that has been marginalized, ostracized, and dehumanized. We can be made relevant at the global level. That we don't have to be too nail high on this idea of what they call, where the only thing that you hear from Atiku Abubakar or Peter Obi or Asiwaju or Kwakwaso is that the country has been turned into a money machine instead of looking at the country as setting up an ideological foundation that will make the country better going forward. I'm getting an abstract from what I've read yesterday, and what I read was that the EFCC has just declared that at this point in time, 60% of the students in Nigerian university are one way or the other in participation of 419. I want that to settle in for right now. What they're saying is that Obi wrote about it, that the EFCC, the chairman, has allegedly says that 60% of the Nigerians in the school, in the tertiary institutions, are involved in 419. If that statistic is correct, then let me go back to square one and say how we got to where we got to. The idea behind this clip is to take off from where I left yesterday, where I said that on the long run, there's going to be a total accumulation of data sets that will make us to be able to come up with our own artificial intelligence in terms of the Nigeria governance. Because they said, as we speak right now, they said that the pundits said that we shouldn't even be thinking about AI at all in the terms of having to be able to say, this is AI, as we can't train our data because we are not, what we need to do is to tweak other AI applications that's out there, whether it's OpenAI, Gemini, Sonnet, and all that. So when we go back, I want to go back to 30 light years back, when we as people had Erede Nokpoko Yeyeo was running stuff. She was the one that gave birth to us. But for one reason or the other, we did her in and say that take care of the children as the omnipotent and the presence and the many signs, Mother Earth. And then we started lying behind her back. And that lie that they have come to believe in has currently sticking right now. And it's making us to be a society of secrecy. That's our biggest problem. As a matter of fact, that secrecy has even did happen in between the human sexuality. Before you as already the woman, before you can be able to bear the man, you had to be able to lie to him, promise him you're going to give him money, promise you're going to feed him. On the long run, if you can't do it, he's stuck. That's how it was at the very beginning. So now the table has flipped now. The man will say, we're going to try to feed you. You go rear the children. On the long run, they were able to marginalize women, and women are now at the dugout. So what I want you to benefit from this movie is that let me quickly throw in some more gadgets at the middle of it. http://www.azimikoko.com is my landing page. You'll be able to read more about what I am. I wish I was going to be able to discuss it today, but I'm still going to try and give it my best shot. And in that platform, I did talk about my birth defect. That's the only thing that's going to be kind of extraneous today. That I had a little knock in my back that challenges my educational journey. My dad passed when I was a toddler. My mom was given a license to go and start selling at Urban Market. As she was doing that, I saw her, and that was my movie. That was I want to revisit that, what I said yesterday. She ended up having where she would go in and do a consignment arrangement with somebody who was selling, who was a middleman in John Holt that had a line of credit, and buy it and give it to my mother. My mother would go and sell it and bring the money back. That cash and carry economy is what our biggest impediment is in this country. And I said that yesterday. And a lot of people did not watch it, but I think it is worth watching. And today, I'm taking it one more step and saying 234-70-3362-7981 is my phone number. You can text me, you can dialogue with me, you can send me an email at azimikoko26@gmail.com. You need to subscribe to this channel, because this is the first channel that I'm taking out in the public. And the way I want it to be, to make it work, it's going to be organically. How do you say what I mean by organically? I mean that I started sending out text messages to people who know me, or people that I've hung out with, that saw my character, my courage, and my conscience, that flawless. I'm unbeatable in a way. I walk on water. So if you have contact with me, whether during my being an extrovert in Nigeria, being an introvert in America, I'm now coming back and I'm becoming what you call a hybrid of both worlds. As a matter of fact, I want to boastfully beat my chest now and say that I am getting a lot of help than anybody else. When I said I have a birth defect, I have attention deficit disorder and stuff like that, I'm making up those stories to make other people feel good that the suffering we are currently going through on the land, banditry, insecurity, the lies that we are telling ourselves in terms of the security, we can carry on 2 or 3 sentences at a time. All we can do is to say, is to do what you call the new algorithm, which is 15 seconds pullover, and at TikTok, at shots on YouTube. That's all we can do now. And we continue to stay there thinking that doing the wrong thing will make it right on the long run. And sorry to say, our problem is dated back to 30 light years back when we started dropping the ball right, left, and yonder. We dumped on women, we dumped on the youth, we dumped on the color of the skin, which to us, we are the only one that has a dark color in the entire universe because we were the embodiment of ourselves, and we went to go where the creation started in here. The Smithsonian Institute said something about that. So we are now saying, what do you get out of this movie today? I'm away back to Michigan.